Hi, my name is Christel. It's been a while. We have a lot to talk about. I feel like a very different person than I was at the beginning of 2024. One of my main takeaways from 2024 is that I unfortunately have a very, very hard time picturing and envisioning the future. I realize because I started therapy, I do not daydream about my life. It's like multiple reasons. I think so short term. If I can just get through this, then I'll be good. If I can just get through this. And I just keep telling myself that. Like, I keep my head down and I keep pushing through. And it's me being a realist. If I had more long-term goals, or if I just if I just dreamed about things that maybe aren't tangible right now, it would give me that push to do the things that I want. My therapist gave me multiple assignments at the end of the year. The first assignment was to write down what I envisioned for my life, like what my life would look like if the best case scenario happened. And I had to write it down for 5 minutes and then visualize it for a minute, which doesn't sound difficult at all. But for me, it was like, this is stupid. My therapist is like, I can sense your yeah buts without you even saying it. Like, I just keep saying yeah but in my mind. Like, no harm in dreaming about a bigger future for yourself. The other assignment she told me to do was vision boarding, which is what we're going to be doing today. And it is late in January. I understand you probably may have done it. If you're like me and haven't done a vision board yet, grab a snack, grab a drink. You know, I was supposed to like make myself a drink, but I was supposed to make myself a matcha. There's no milk in the house, so that's not happening. Got some magazines. I printed some stuff out at the library. Very crafty of me, if I do say so myself. But I got this PR box from Dead Cool, and I was saving it. I have my mother's gene for hoarding, but I was saving it, and I was like, oh, this could be cute. Oh, what's that? Bam! Let's do a vision board. I'm trying to decide what to put down first. I think I'm gonna use these apartments for the background, because like I've been overthinking where I'm gonna start. It's gonna be a good test to see if I can multitask. I was watching Maddie's video. She was talking about her like how she has like a slogan for every year, or like a word for every year. Last year mine was connection and community. I'm very antisocial. I'm not good at making friends. All the friends I have talk to me first, or I've known for a while. For last year was like to put myself out there more and to say yes to more things. I feel like I accomplished it. Like me 2 years ago, if my friend was like, hey, I'm going to a party, you're not gonna know anyone there, I'd be like, absolutely not, I'm not doing that shit. But last year I was like, you know what? There'll be a good chance to practice talking to people. I'm going. This year, when I think of what I want this year to encapsulate, I think it's less about people this year and it's more about myself, because I noticed that I feel like I started to like make myself smaller. I wasn't being the person that I know I can be. My line this year comes from a Doechii song. It's from Boom Bap. Very good EP. You should listen to it if you haven't. I'm cutting out letters right now. This lyric that's like, it's everything. I'm everything. I want that confidence. Like I want that. Like I feel like there's someone in me that like wants to be this bold person. And I feel like I have been that in the past. This person who takes a broom. This person who doesn't apologize for existing and like doesn't make herself meek to make people comfortable. And the line and the line delivery kind of, it like awoke something. Like, what would it look like to live a more bold, audacious life? I wanted to show up in my fashion because I feel like a lot of the way I speak to the world is through the things I wear. And I don't think my outfits are basic. I just want to be bolder this year. This is actually perfect. I made a Pinterest board. It's called The Eccentric Artist. I want to continue dressing the way I do. Like it's not like I'm gonna like get rid of everything I wore. Like I love my clothing and they still work for what I'm going for. I just want to lean into bolder prints. We're heading into dark times, and I think color and being bold is something that's going to be very important. I know we're having conversations about like personal style. You want to hear ASMR real quick? I want to be more gaudy. I want to be more out there. I want to dress like a kooky artist. I'm very excited for like the fashion portion of my journey. She's cute. I don't know if I'm vision boarding right. This feels right. And I cut half of her head off. Back to the homework assignment. I never believed in like affirmations until I read from one of my favorite authors, Okweke Mezi, and Dear Cynthia. And I bribed myself with the future. I dangled the things I wanted in front of my greedy eyes, and in the flush of that desire, I reminded myself 500 words right now would reel in the world that I wanted. Oh, they ate so bad. I feel like I want to be a content creator. I think that brings me a lot of joy. It's something that goes with like the whole slogan, taking up space. I feel very connected with. It's something that like exercises my creativity. But 2024 kind of taught me that something else I'm really passionate about is writing. And it started because I took the hardest class I've ever taken in college is magazine journalism. If you watch Outfits video, I talk about like being very nervous for it because the teacher had really rough reviews. And let me tell you, the reviews were accurate. It was a lot of assignments. I had to create a magazine at the end of the year, but through all that, through how tough it was, I realized like, hey, I'm actually kind of great at this, at writing. I still don't know what that like is gonna look like for me. I wrote it down for the homework assignment. I'm gonna read it. I am a storyteller. I'm gonna write the story that I needed to read when I was younger. It's going to be on the New York Times bestseller list. Like writing it, I'm like, girl, you just start writing, calm down. But that's not the attitude I'm bringing into 2025. It's not calm down. It's bitch, I'm everything. I am everything. Doing the homework assignments kind of made me realize like I want this big life. It's like I need to start submitting works and writing more and publishing more of my work. I need to start pitching to magazines and start working on the book, which I like. This book idea has always been like in the back of my mind, and I like never pursued it. Like it's always been like sort of like a crack dream. And lately it's like, it's starting to take up more of my thoughts, and it's starting to feel like a real thing that could actually come to life if I really put in the work. And I think that's really the scariest part. And I think that's why I always avoided long-term goals, because short-term goals, it's easy. You push through, you do what you need to do. Long-term goals, you not only have to have the vision, but you have to work. Everything you do needs to be in pursuit of the big things that you want. It's kind of scary for work that if I get it right, if I do what I need to do, it's gonna feel so like I made it and I visualized it and this is exactly the life that I wanted. Because a lot of times, which journaling has helped, I started journaling last year. I'm always putting myself down because I don't write down the things I want or the good things that are happening around me to show there has been progression. Instead, a lot of my journal entries are like, I hate today sucks, I am a bad person. Marking good times in my life, like marking the goalposts, marking ways in which I'm building up to a goal so that when I reach the goal, I'm not like, oh, I don't deserve it. Love to say that. I just have a lot of imposter syndrome. Like I'll get an internship and I'll tell myself like, oh, I didn't work hard enough for it. Like they just gave it to me because this and that. Or like if someone compliments my writing, I'm like, oh, they don't mean it. Like I'm constantly like bringing myself down. I don't know why I do that. A lot of this is like, I guess, showing up for myself. An excerpt of something I wrote in the essay that kind of inspired this video. It's an essay I have on Substack. It's called I'm Dreaming of the Best Case Scenario. The truth is, I do not fully believe in the things I visualize yet. In fact, I cringe at times even when writing it. The world is falling apart all around me and my goals feel impossible. My wants in the grand scheme of things feel insignificant. Who am I to want these things? The thing is, I grew up religious. And what is religion if not putting faith into something you cannot feel or see? Looking to a world that's burning and still picturing that there is something better out there for you. I need to find a way to put that same confidence and faith into myself. 2025 is about moving through my life as if everything that I want is in my grasp until I fully believe it. Wearing the skin of the person I want to be no matter how much it makes me squirm. It's hard not to feel like an imposter. Despite how uncomfortable it feels, I hope that eventually the life I want, the person I want to become, begins to fit like it always was meant to be mine. Let me show what we got so far. I think it's not done yet. It's so beautiful. To be honest, I didn't print out enough pictures. So I'm going to add some, I think I'm going to add some wording so that I can know which pictures correlate with what. And then I am going to be done. But it looks so good. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to vision board. The ones I've seen have been a bit more organized, but I think this like matches the way my mind is, what it looks like at the end. I hope to make more videos on here. I just love making YouTube videos, even though it's most times consuming out of all the social medias I have. It feels the most like I get the chance to really play with my creativity on here, so I'm hoping for more videos. I hope your 2025 is beautiful and wonderful, despite the fact that, once again, it's looking a little scary. But I hope your 2025 is grand. I hope it's everything. If you have a mantra or like a phrase for 2025, please share it down below. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.